Afternoon, folks. Autumn appears to have returned, and the next few days are forecast to be very pleasant. I'm just up here at the Grapevines, which has all been whippersnipped and mowed by hubby and looking very well, even though obviously they're going into their winter dormancy. But I've actually have taken 6 dead ones out and have put in some Grosso lavender, which hopefully, once spring is here, will thrive. But beautiful afternoon. You can't really see many of the vines because they are in their dormancy, but I'm taking dead ones out and I'm going to put my roses in, the garden refugees that I brought, which are sitting over here waiting for their spots. Which one's this one? Oh, let me have a look. Crepuscle, and a few of the others are just sitting here waiting for their spot. But very nice afternoon at the moment. And I planted some of the Rosa multiples, is it? Sorry, excuse my stumbling. But here we have the orchard. And the kiwi fruit. But it's nice up here. I actually like the orchard without all the nets. I like to see the trees. But, previous owners used to have their washing line up here. I've got no idea why you would put washing line this high up. Yes, it got the sun, but my goodness me, it would have been a chore getting up and down and hanging out the clothes. I did a fair amount of work up here, deadheading the proteas. A lot of them, they were in a terrible state. Hopefully I'll get some new plants, new growth. You can see the wood store up there. Again, it's the furthest away from the house, but the previous owner had his tractor, he had all his motorised toys, which of course we don't have. So we'll be bringing the wood down, or when we order at the moment we're using a gorilla cart. Must have sold thousands of those to bring a few down at a time. But you can see the grapevines, and as I say, I'm going to put roses. I know at least 5 spots at the moment where they can go, and I'm sure I'll find a few more, but I'm hoping the lavender will come good. It's fabulous, the Grosso lavender. Anyway, we shall see how we go. And this is a grevillea, which I'm sure most people are familiar with. type of flower which is growing next to one of the fig trees which featured in the other video. And where are we? Here's one of the nesting boxes which are scattered around the property. So it will be interesting to see if we have activity in spring. There's the water tanks where I access water for the garden. And now I'm coming back down the hill. This is looking into the neighbour's property and down the hill. These are the, 3 of the Rosa multabilis that I planted today. I couldn't shield this one. This was one of the larger ones from the year before, but I've put the others under little wire waste baskets, and hopefully the critters ignore them and gives them time to actually make some growth. I've got a lemon tree here. Here. I'm not sure what these other ones are. Obviously, I'd imagine fruit trees of some sort. Time will tell. As I said, I've got no idea what these are. But it's looking back up to the orchard. As I said, I don't know what these are. I think back here there are berries of some sort. Again, time will tell. This is the Buddleia globosa that I planted. It's hanging in there and it's got some new growth, which is good. Now, these are easy to identify. These are kumquats with lots of fruit on them. Lots and lots of fruit. They're just nice to have around. I'm sure I won't be using them for anything, but they look lovely when they're all in fruit and the gold colour. And of course, when they're in full flower, the perfume is lovely. I see there's a couple of flowers here. So... But as I said, there's a couple of kumquats here. And then we look back down the driveway. I've actually got a pruning service coming on Thursday to tackle this weeping birch and the rampaging wisteria. So hopefully that will free that up, and we're actually going to pull down the pizza oven. It ruins the look of this in totally the wrong place, but also I believe it doesn't work very efficiently. The previous owners went to Italy and were profoundly affected, came back building pizza ovens, planting grapevines, making wine and growing loads of tomatoes. But anyway, this is coming down. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be, but we'll give it a go, and I think it'll show this part of the garden. It'll be so much nicer without it. And just panning round, these are the big sheds, and back to the bottom of the grapevines. Roses are looking quite nice. Poppy's done a great job of whippersnipping and making it all tidy. So we shall see how it transpires, and when I get my roses in, it will be interesting. So that's our little walk for the day. Lovely afternoon. Here's Flower Fairy enjoying the afternoon sun. This little area here, all the ferns. The rain was great for the garden, but I must admit I'm quite happy now having a bit of sun. I've just moved the chimes because they were in a spot that didn't get much of the breeze, so hopefully now when it does blow up breezy we'll get a nice effect. But, yeah, a nice afternoon. A nice afternoon. After all the rain, but I'm sure the garden enjoyed it. So there you have it. Bye for now.